Welcome to Two Cents, it's your man Young Kev. I'm here with the big dog Common.
What's up, Kev?
Good, man. We'll bring it down here to our good city, man.
Oh man, I came down to promote my new album.
Okay.
And during the time, the album is called Universal Mind Control. It's coming out December 9th. This is a good time to be down to touch down with the people.
Well, you talked about your new album. Basically, this one is totally different from any album you've ever done.
Yeah.
What made you go there?
You know, I felt at this point in my career, first of all, I definitely feel more confident and free with what I'm doing, And some of that has to do with me doing films and having other ways to express myself and also other sources of income. So music is like really like, all right, I'm gonna just go do some music, like in between working on a movie, which is fun. Like it creates more fun for the music. And I chose this direction because I was out in the world, like internationally, going to parties, like we would do performances with Kanye, we were on tour with him, but we would end up going to the after parties, and I was just catching the vibe with the people in Spain and Prague and in the UK and France. So I felt, I wanted my music to not only hit in Chicago and New Orleans and Cali, I wanted to hit globally. And I felt that that was something I was missing in my body of work, was music that people could dance to.
You've been in the game for a nice little minute, 15 plus.
Yeah.
And for the most part, a lot of people consider your previous stuff the conscious hip hop, but you're just getting that real mainstream push within the past 3 years.
Yeah.
What do you feel? Do you feel the people changed, or what is in your mind on how that made you get that major push?
I think it was a combination of, the people growing, the industry growing and understanding and being open to different music. A combination of me doing, like I said, movies and getting notoriety and other facets of entertainment, which at least made people know who Common is. And then too, I think it was a good resurgence when I came with the album B. It was like, okay, that was an album that was rooted in hip hop, but it had songs that could be appreciated on a broader level.
We just came off the heels of a historical win, not just in our community, but as Americans in general, with President-elect Barack Obama being our 44th president coming up. You were involved with that personally, like making phone calls and going out there making appearances. How did that make you feel, not just as a black man, but as a black man in America now?
Yeah, well, I really felt that this was the first time I really looked at the flag and was like, man, I'm a part of this country, And it was awakening for me because I guess that's what they wanted this country to be, but I never felt like the political structure was built for black people or, quote unquote minorities, black, Latino, Asian, whatever, non-white. And then it became an understanding of economics, like the economic thing became the most powerful thing. People with money and power would make sure that the middle class and the poor didn't receive the same amount. It was I started understanding it from that perspective. So America was built on definitely a little bit of capitalism and racism. So when Barack Obama came in, it didn't feel like that mentality. It doesn't feel like that mentality is there. You could tell it's a different spirit in there. And it's like, it's a spiritual thing, it's a political thing, it's a social thing that we got going on that's positive for us. And that's, I just felt like I was part of America at that time, like for the first time in my life, so.
Back to the situation, we use that from the idiom of speaking your 2 cents. Just give us Common's definition of speaking 2 cents, and why is it important for us as a generation to speak our 2 cents?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say speaking your 2 cents is speaking your voice, letting your voice be heard, letting your expression. It's very important, I mean, for all human beings, and definitely the younger generation to know, man, it's important for you to just express yourself, I think me being able to be a part of hip hop was one of the greatest things that happened to me in my life, because I had adults who loved me telling me what to do. I had teachers telling me what to do, but this expression was letting me let out what was in my heart too. And I think, my 2 cents would be to use your voice towards positive things, you know. And sometimes that may just be having fun, making jokes. But it's healthy to smile too. It's healthy to kick it and laugh, you know. So I think, you know, the most important thing is just, you know, knowing your voice and expressing it and just letting it out, man. Just being honest with it.
I wanted to see if you could do a little freestyle right quick using 2 cents.
All right, cool, all right. Yo, it's the C to the O. Yo, I come from 87 on 2 cents with my man named Kevin. We call it 2 cent. Time is spent. I invent and reinvent. Yo, this is heaven sent. I came down from Chi-Town. Remember calm from Soul by the Pound. I still hold my ground. Back then, I had my mother on the record cover. Some of y'all know me from I used to love her. But then I came back with some things that's sort of tight. Little black girls, they was singing the light. We came down for those who knew I was the guru. Came down to NO and then rocked the Voodoo Festival. Still on schedule, I'm telling you, yo, it's my time. So I came to shine, it's all divine. My album coming December 9 is Universal Mind Control. I got so much soul, I'm still on the roll. Even if I messed up, I didn't get dressed up. I came down, told you I'd be the large professor. Get your girl and then undress her. I test her one time, but then I ain't gonna be the one to be all ill. Consensual, I just had to spill another freestyle. You can smell the scent. Rocking for my people on 2 cents. It's like that. Yo, this is Common and that's my 2 cents.
Peace, this is Common on 2 cents.